We have a motion and a second to go back into regular session.
Louise Eastuck?
Yes.
Martha France?
Yes.
Jody Donspot?
Yes.
Rick Tolz?
Yes.
Motion passes, we're back in regular session. Now we're on unfinished business.
The food truck policy, can we work with the solicitor? Crystal, can you work with him to make that into an ordinance? So that we can get that taken care of? Thank you.
Any other new business?
New business? Is that where we're
Or,
at?
I'm sorry, unfinished business. Any new business?
I have one thing. Our current ordinance for our regular scheduled council meetings does not allow, when a holiday falls, or when a meeting falls on a holiday, it does not allow the mayor to reschedule. The way it reads is, in the event of any scheduled dates fall on a legal holiday, then the meeting so scheduled shall be canceled. I would like to see that changed so that it can be at the mayor's discretion, that it can be rescheduled, because we went a month without a meeting, and I think that's a little too long, myself. And if you guys don't mind, I will draft something up and send it to the solicitor. I mean, we still have to vote on it, but,
Yeah, that's quite a long time.
yeah, and, you know, there's a handful of, you know, Monday meetings or Monday holidays that, not a lot, but, you know.
Enough of them that.
Right.
Can affect other things.
I know some other communities say it's gonna be the next day, but if we do it so that it's at the mayor's discretion, I mean, maybe somebody's not available, I mean, we might not have a quorum on a Tuesday, you know, so that way he can find a day that, he or she can find a day that works best for schedules, right. Okay, I'll get something drafted.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, Mayor. This last week I've noticed across the street from my house on Front Street by the split rail fence, somebody has been setting their trash over along the fence. One day it was a trash can. The next time it was an air conditioner. It was a chandelier and a bicycle
No kidding.
just sitting over there. So I think we want to get a handle on that before.
Do they get picked up?
It did get picked up when I came home. Everything was gone.
So it's not,
Yes, almost across the street from the red house, big house.
Did Green Camera pick it up?
It didn't.
There was a sign that said free on it too, so somebody.
Yes. Yeah.
They probably listed it on Facebook. Come get it. It's yours.
And left it set along the road?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just grab. Somebody will come by and grab it real quick if
Yeah,
it's
they
posted online.
put it in their yard though,
Yeah.
not in the,
Put it, bring it into town,
Yeah.
so that-
Yeah. We're gonna get that started.
that's pretty low
So,
life.
Yeah.
do we need an ordinance for that?
It's called littering. I think.
yeah. We probably already have one.
It's a lot.
No, I'm not saying let's make it possible. I'm saying let's make it clear that you can't leave stuff around on public property hoping
That's
someone's
called
gonna.
littering. That's what that would be. And if there's nothing else in new business, I've got a little bit to say here. I would like to just touch on a subject that's been growing around the community. I've had so many calls and letters from people that live here wondering what is going on with our council. So I let them tell me what their side is. And then, once I hear that, quite often, and the majority of the time, they only know half of the story. And it's disheartening that there are misinformation going around out there that does not make sense at all. It's just misconstrued so bad. In the almost 20 years I've been involved in council, I've never seen it so distraught in so many ways. It's just been ridiculous. And I have to let you know that our village would not be financially sound if it wasn't for good, solid accounting from our previous administrator and our clerk right today. We have very good infrastructure in our city, or our village. Plumbing is all good. The roads are decent, although they're going to need some repairs soon. And if you don't think that is, look around at some of the other communities, how they are and what they've got going for them. The ones that are actually close to us, within 10 miles radius. What they don't have, you just have to look around and see some of the other villages, what they don't have, that we do have. We've got great equipment to work with stuff. We've got great mowers. We've got great people that are working for us. And that brings us to our recent court case for the property west of the town hall. It made me spend almost $40,000 to get that property secured, just to prove that it was village property all along, from the get-go. Once it was surveyed, it was a clear shot to know exactly where that property was. And the owner of that brick house now is ordered to remove any and all of her personal property off of that building and out of that area that within our boundaries of our survey by November 16th at 11:59 p.m. Or a sheriff will be there to do it for us. Then the building will get torn down and we'll proceed in making a parking lot out here for the stuff that goes on at the town hall. I don't know what went on with the feelings that this person had, but it's the website at Wood County shows exactly where the property lines are at to begin with. And suddenly it was, no, I want more. And she thought that she should get more. And it cost the village $40,000 to secure what we already owned. Now that's a classic case of somebody that's got an agenda in the background to start with. And if you don't understand that, you might as well give up. Because that's the kind of stuff that happens when people have agendas that try to get on councils or any type of organization that try to do something to fit their own pocket. And sorry to say, but that costs the taxpayers $40,000 or possibly a little more. I don't even have the final bill yet. Not to mention hours and hours of research and also digging up old things that we had to have to prove that that was ours. It's just ridiculous. I know why she's not here tonight. She probably didn't want to hear this. I can't help that, but I had to say it and get it on the recorder and also in the minutes. People have to know that this stuff goes on, not only in Grand Rapids, it happens in all kinds of cities, but when the law straightens it out, that's the best thing. And I'm glad that it did, and I'm glad that it turned out the way it did. Don't know what else to say. I'm sorry that we had to spend that money. That could have done a lot of things. 40 grand or more could have paved some of the parking lot, could have put stone in it out here, could have paved some of the areas that we've been talking about for months, but we didn't know how much this was going to cost us, so we can't do some things. Just the way it is right now. Some people think we've got so much money. It's in funds, and you can't move it from one fund to another and just drag it out of here and put it over here. It doesn't work that way. It's not that type of a system. Businesses, you can do that. Not a village or governmental agency. Doesn't work that way. So that's 40 grand or more out of the general fund that just chunk it some. Just for somebody that had an agenda, that didn't know what they were talking about to start with, and fought it every inch of the way. And I rest my case. Sorry it happened. I'm sorry, I apologize to the people, but that's what a mayor does. They stand up for what the village has. Something that's being taken away from the rest of the tax-paying people.
Right.
That's important that it's rectified before it gets skewed so bad that everybody starts doing it.
Mhm.
Then you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Then you don't have enough money at all to do anything. So take it as medicine, pass it around, tell people that. And once again, I'm sorry we had to spend that much money, but lawyers are expensive. And a person that is on council that takes an oath, which she did not finish her oath, she wouldn't let me swear her in. That's what happens. You just don't know. So that's my new business. Sorry I had to bring it up, but it has to be said.
Thank you for clarifying.
Anybody else have any new business? Any council comments?
Nope, and if there are none, I would like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
A second.
So a motion and a second for adjournment of our October 27th meeting.
Mark France,
Yes.
Jody Donskoff,
Yes.
Rick Toltz,
Yes.
Louise Eastuck.
Yes.
Meeting adjourned.
Thank you.